When you're counting upwards, right?
Yes, sir.
What are you checking against? What value do you usually check against? You say when I is what? Less than or equal to value, isn't it? When you're counting
Yes, sir.
upwards, is that not what you do?
Yes, sir.
Or sorry, when I is, okay, yeah, we usually do less than or equals to value. So now you are counting downwards. And when you are counting upwards, you said less than or equal to value. Why? Because I will increase until it becomes value. Let's imagine that value was 5. I will increase until it becomes 5. Immediately it becomes 6. What happens to the while loop?
If we start,
Eh?
wait,
Immediately it becomes 6. You said I less than or equal to value. Immediately it becomes 6. And let's say value was 5. Immediately it becomes 6. What will happen?
code will the code will
The what?
the code will restart.
The code will restart. You don't understand my question.
No.
I said when you're counting upwards, the condition you usually use is I less than or equals to value, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And that means value can be any number. Let's say it's 5. Let's just imagine that it's 5, just for this particular example. And then you now get to, because, and then remember that you are doing I equals I assignment operator I plus 1. So I is increasing by 1 each time the loop runs, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, I now got up to 5. The loop still ran. Immediately I becomes 6. What will happen? The condition is I less than or equals to value. So that means I less than or equals to 5. Immediately I becomes 6. What will happen to that loop?
Can you repeat it? Your
Repeat
voice
what?
is no, your voice is quiet when you're talking. Can I just repeat the question?
I said for this example, let's imagine that value is 5 and you're counting upwards. Your
Yes, sir.
loop is increasing I from 1 all the way up to 5, and it has been printing, it has been executing, and it has been printing. Immediately I becomes 6, the next number after 5. Your condition is I less than or equals to 5. What will happen to the loop?
It will like it will like it will stop.
It will stop. So that is when you're counting upwards. That's the reason why you change the condition was I less than or equals to value, or whatever value is. It can be 5, it can be 6, it can be, as long as it gets to that point. The whole idea is that the condition is what will help your loop know when to run. So as long as the condition is true, it's going to know when to run. Now we have flipped it. It's counting downwards. It's going from, let's say, 8 to 1. What is the last value that should make this loop stop? That's what is going to tell you what should be there. Remember now, you are no more increasing I by 1. You are counting downwards. That means you are subtracting 1. So 8 will become 7. 7 will become 6. 6 will become 5. 5 will become 4. 4 will become 3. 3 will become 2. 2 will become 1. So we want it to end at 1. So what value should your loop stop at, so that we will know, okay, once that value, once it goes below that value, it's going to end, the loop will end. What value should that be in that case?
One.
If you say less than 1, so let's imagine you said I less than 1. What's the last value that is less than 1?
0. Oh, that is less than 1.
Yes.
0.
What? No, wait. What I mean is, what I wanted to say is, what's the value before 1, or what's the the value that is greater than 1?
2.
That's where it will end. So if you say less than 1, I'm not sure you will achieve your goal. So what value should we put there instead of 1?
Uh, uh,
Or
2
rather, it's not even less than, it's greater than. What value should we put there?
is greater than uh, 2.
Go ahead and put 2 there. Maybe you would be able to learn better if you make a mistake. Go ahead and put 2 there, and put your colon and put everything that should be there and run it. Let's see, and then you will see yourself whether it will work or not.
Okay.
You need to print something now, and you're not adding. You can't be adding. You're counting downwards.
Oh,
Do you
sorry,
count?
sorry, sorry.
Do you add when you're counting downwards?
Wait, is the distance 8?
Is the what?
Is the number 8 like
The value
this?
can be anything, but what you're checking it against has to be fixed. It's not that is that's what the value there does not, the number that should be there does not depend on what is in value.
Oh, wait, what should I put for the first statement?
Look at the question now. The question said you should see countdown colon and then the number. So you should know what to do in that case. Count down. You've left out the T again. Count down. Is it value that you are printing or I that you are printing? And if you are doing this, then that means that you are using a formatted print statement, which I cannot see that you are actually using there. So what should you do to make it a formatted print statement?
Oh, um,
You put that
uh,
small letter F before the first quotation mark. That's what you do.
uh,
Now, that statement that comes after the print statement is not correct at all. I don't know what you typed there, but it's not correct. I'm expecting to see I, assignment operator, I minus 1.
oh,
So you're done with the function. It's now left for you to call it. So go ahead and call it. I think the question told you what to do. No, go and read go and look at the question on your phone. No, that's not, it's not like that you call it. The question said, test it by using an int input. Please enter a number to count down to 0 from. So look at, you're with your phone now, use your phone. Please enter a number to count down to 0 from.
What variable should I use for the listing?
You can use any variable you want. Anyone at all. Yes, enter a number to count down to 0 from. To count down, you left out count down to 0. To count down, just put count down to in front of the 0 on the left hand side of the 0. Yes. To count down. To count down to 0 from. Then put 2. That's all. Then you can now, don't forget to close your int function, because I'm already seeing that you're about to forget.
Okay.
Please
It's
enter a number to count down 0 from 2. Oh, yeah, continue. So the number, when you hit enter now, 8 will be stored in val. What's the next thing to do? You call the function, isn't it?
yes, sir.
So go ahead and call the function that you just created. Yes, so what are you going to put in between there?
Okay.
Go ahead now. Hit enter to execute it. If you don't hit enter, it won't execute.
It didn't
So
go
what
to
did you
0.
do? Did it count down to 0?
No.
So what is the problem? What do you think is the problem?
Uh,
Look at your code for the function very well. The issue with the code is in your function. What do you think is wrong with the function? Because the compiler did not flag any error. So that means there's no error with the syntax. So that, but then your code is not giving the expected output. So what is the problem? That means something else is wrong. It may not be a syntax error, but a logic error. So what's the error in this case?
uh,
Look at your condition. It's what I was trying to tell you that time, but you are not getting it. So look at your condition and fix it. Look at the condition. The last value is 3. Your condition is while I is greater than 2. The last value that is greater than 2 is 3. So obviously, if you tell it while I is greater than 2, it will do exactly what you say. So what should you put in that condition instead of 2 so that it will count down to 0?
8.
What?
8.
8.
Yes, sir.
You will put 8 while I is greater than 8. Are you sure that's going to work? I don't expect you to say 8 though. Remember, it's counting downwards. So you have seen that 8 became 7, 7 became 6, 6 became 5, 5 became 4, 4 became 3. So it cannot be 8.
Uh,
Remember, this while loop is very simple. Oh. A while loop runs as long as the condition is what?
true.
As long as the condition is true. So you now said I greater than 2. So each time the while loop runs, it's always checking, is I greater than 2? Is I greater than 2? That's what it's just doing. Oh. And look at it very well. The last value that was greater than 2 is 3. But now we don't want to end at 3. So we want it to go all the way down to 0. So what do you think we should do so that it will get down to 0? Obviously, I greater than 2 is not working. So we need to change it to I greater than something else. Can even be greater than or equals to something else so that it will get to 0.
I agree. But I greater than.
I what?
I greater than.
Is I greater than or equal to 0? That's all.
Equal. Oh,
Yes. If you want it to get to 0, that's what will make it work. If you make it I greater than or equals to 0, that's the only condition that will make it work.
okay.
Greater than or equals to 0. Simeon, I don't know what you are doing. The greater than must come before the equals to. You didn't even change the 2. Just calm down. You have already, if you have gotten what to do, just calm down and do it. It's just about changing what is in the condition. That's all. Every other thing
Okay.
is okay. Where is the 0 now? Yes, you
Huh?
still have 2 there.
I still have what?
2.
Oh, it's like, what am I changing the two to?
Simeon. So all this while I've been talking to myself. I said the condition should be I greater than or equals to 0. 0.
Okay.
Hit enter after the I assignment operator I -1. So we now have to repeat the code for input and the call.
They what?
Have you seen the reason why it worked now?
Yes, sir.
So anytime you're counting upwards, the condition is I less than or equals to value or whatever number you want to count upwards to. If it's in a function and the name of your parameter is value, then it will be I less than or equals to value. But that is for counting upwards. But now if you're counting downwards, the signs will change or get flipped. So it will no more be less than or equal to, but it will be greater than or equal to what you want to count down towards, which in this case is what? 0. If it was 1, then you will stop at 1. If it is 0, we'll stop at 0. And that means the condition will have 0 in it.
Yes, sir.
You can go on to the next one. I think that was the number one that you just did. That was number 2 you just did. So you can go to number 3 now.
Sir,
Number
please,
3
can
is
I
the
go
one
to,
that depends on what.
please, can I go to the toilet, sir?
Can you do what?
Can I go to the toilet?
Simeon, you have less than 1 minute or in fact 5 minutes highest. Oh, yeah, you can go. Go on to the next one.
Okay, go to the toilet. Sorry.
Have you seen the question?
Uh, yes. Okay.
You don't have any function called check number of days, so I expect to see def in front of it, not a call. It's a definition first. Remember, before you call a function, you must define it. You
What
forgot
do you
your
call
phone.
it?
Uh,
Oh, what?
Control C. Uh-huh.
Yeah, press it. I just call it no. No,
No.
it,
What are you doing with no?
it did this thing. It says,
No, it's when you are testing it that you do that. It's not here that you do that. You're not testing it yet. You've not defined it. You have to define it first. What is the code that you use to check for number of days in a month? You did it in the last class. So you just use that same code. The only difference now is that this time you are using a parameter called value.
we did it last class.
You said what?
So we did it last class.
Yes, now you forgotten.
Wait, which number?
Which number? Scroll up and look at the homework now. You will see it there. It said number 3. So you go and look at homework 20, number 3.
So the third one.
No, I think that one was number 2. The one for month was number 2. Question 2 in homework 20. So the second one, not the third one. It's the second one.
Oh, so the one we just did.
Homework 20. This one is homework 21 now.
Oh,
You forgotten. This is
yes,
homework 21. So it's a reference to the last
yeah.
one, not this one.
I'll say that's yeah, that's why I'm going into a month equals impulse.
You still don't get it. This input statement cannot be inside the function. It's when you want to test it that you do this month input thing, not now. You've not even written the function. It's when you want to test it, not now.
I'm confused what to put after the
You're confused. The value is not the parameter. Is value not your parameter?
yes it is.
So at that point, imagine that value is a month that the user has entered. What will you do with that value that the person entered in your code? What will you do with it? The person has, you've told the person, please enter a month. The person entered the month, and then that's, you now call the function. Whatever the person entered is now inside value. What will you do with it if that was your variable?
Uh, um,
You see, if you had just saved that work, all you would have done is just to go and look at what you did, but you didn't save it. I don't know how you will do work and you will not save it.
no, I forgot to. No, because I think my brother. I think I did the assignments that my brother. That my brother wanted it. Then I think he like switched off his laptop. So that's probably what happened.
See, anytime you are working like this and we don't conclude the class by you saving a file, always ensure that before you hand the laptop over to him, you finish your work and save it. I don't know, is that a difficult thing to do?
No,
Try and remember what you did. I think you started with if statements. It was just if statements. It wasn't any much of a deal. It was if statements that you started with. So you do your if statements and set it up.
oh, so I'm still doing the same.
You still do what?
Oh, I said I'm still doing the
Yes,
same.
now it is.
Oh, okay. I know how to do it.
Yes,
I know how to do it.
it's the same thing. It's just that this time now you are using a parameter called value. That value is holding whatever the person might have typed in. You are checking value against whether it is September or whether it is whatever. But you cannot just say just value. Remember we said we did dot is slower, I be dot lower, so that in case the person typed in something capital letter mixed with small letter, dot lower we change it to small letter. Dot lower is a method. Methods always have parameter parentheses, sorry. So that thing that you're doing now will not work because of that, without that parenthesis. Lower, lower, dot lower. That lower is must have parentheses after it. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Oh yeah, go ahead. If value dot lower equals January, was it January that you started with? Okay, I don't know what you know what you did. So go and look at the question to guide you what you should do. You should know what to do from there. Was it comma that we used? If value dot lower equals January, or it was, or we didn't use comma. There's nothing like comma in this thing. And once you have gotten the structure of the code, you are free to copy and paste. There's no equals to. You soon don't mess things up. It will be too critical for you to start messing things up at this point.
Bless me.
Lowercase, lowercase. Remember, you said dot lower. Why are you still typing capital letter there? Everything should be small letter.
I know group apa Sahar. Sahar. But I want to see if the second one is saved. Okay, it is. Oh, let me just. I could have stopped it. Jesus. Oh, I forgot it.
September should have small letter now. What happened? Why did you put a
Oh,
capital letter D?
Yeah.
Why did you now put another colon at the end? Okay, yes, that's what it should be. I thought you said you did not save the work, your work.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the second one. I mean, the third one.
You did not indent that elif. You need to indent it so that you don't have an error, because that's what is going to happen very soon. Uh-huh. You line up with the if. No, look at your condition very well. You are using value in this one because that's what the parameter is
Oh,
called. So make sure that you change all your months to value.
mm. I didn't mean to do that.
What happened?
Instead of pressing Control V, I pressed Control C.
Ah, be careful now. What is that colon doing after the print? Good. I'm still wondering what you are doing with a colon at that point.
Huh?
What happened?
Oh,
You did
no.
not put value there.
Yeah, I did. I haven't changed it.
You forgot to change it.
Oh, Uh, the evade error.
What did you say,
So
Simeon?
it showed error. Oh, I know why. I know why.
That print statement is not lining up well. The last one, it didn't line up well. That is enough. That can give you an error too.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? That
Yes.
last print statement, the one in the else, is enough to give you error too when you call the function. It may look as if nothing is happening, but it can give you error.
Well,
Now it's better. So now, you follow the question. The question said you have to do an input statement. So just follow the question. The question has told you what to do. There's no this thing there. No, it was not val. The question said you should use. It said you should use month. Simeon, what are you doing now?
it worked.
Just another one. Try another one. Ask the user for another month. No. You can't do it like that. Tell the user, please enter a month, and you cannot enter September. You understand? Repeat the input statement. Do you get?
You put the Okay, 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 I get it.
Is that the correct spelling of February?
Okay.
Then you call the function. So that one is working. I think you wanted to test September.
Yes. Okay, well,
Uh-huh. So that was the third one. Okay. So which one is left?
number 4.
Yes, for the one that says that checks leap year.
Mm, mm,
You forgot something now.
mm.
How do you check if a year is a leap year? So why do you have why do you have double equals to on before this thing and after it? One of them has to go.
Or both of it.
No, you can't have double, you can't have equals to before the modulus and then equals to after. That's what I'm trying to say. That one before is wrong. There's nothing like equals to before modulus. That one before is not supposed to be there. You are still having an assignment operator there. There should be no assignment operator there.
Oh,
Yeah. Why did you now put parentheses there? Do we usually put parentheses for Python if statement?
no.
You thought that you were in JavaScript. Remove that parenthesis in front.
Where?
There's no parenthesis for the if statement.
Where?
Parenthesis now, you are putting parenthesis for the condition of the if statement.
Here.
Parenthesis, brackets. There's no
Oh,
brackets for the if statement. Yes. So what's the condition for a leap year according to Python homework 20? It said if year is divisible by 4, then it is a leap year. If year is divisible by 100 and divisible by 400. So where did you get this one that you are giving me here?
huh?
So the first one should be if value is divisible by 4. That is one condition on its own. I expect to see an elif that is checking for if value is divisible by 100. So it's not an and. This is not where you put and. And is for the second one, elif. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
According to the question, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Let's do what the question said. It said, if year is divisible by 4, it's a leap year. If year is divisible by, so that means there's an elif there. If year is divisible by 100 and divisible by 400. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where's your equals to 0 now? Did I say you should remove equals to 0 after the modulus 4? Uh-huh.
Mm.
Okay. It's divisible by 100. Uh-huh. And where's the and now? You have to put, don't forget the and. Uh-huh. Okay. And value divisible by 400. Okay. Where's the equals to now? Yes. Okay. Can still print it's a leap year. Yes. Uh-huh. Don't forget else. So else is the last one now. You don't have another condition. You can now print it. It's not a leap year. Because it's either a leap year or it is not a leap year. Okay. So mhm. Look very well at what the question told you. If the question say you should just put only input, look at the question very well. I think it is year assignment operator. Something should come before the input. Please look at the question well.
Oh,
Have you seen it? Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. So this is the first one we're testing, 2024. Call the function is leap year and put okay. Okay. Let's so you try 2024. Which year do you want to try next?
uh,
1999. Okay. It's not a leap year. Good. Okay. Which other year do you want to try?
let me see if it works for like those big numbers.
What big numbers?
Like like 20,000.
Oh,
I just want to see if it's accurate.
okay. No, we did not put any checks for those things. So it's not going to be intelligent in its checking.
I worked.
So that's the thing. You see, you know why it will do like that. Your code is not checking for things. For instance, we're expecting that a year typically should not be more than 4 digits, right? We're not checking
Yes,
for
sir.
that. We're just assuming that it's an integer, just for simplicity. That's why I did it like that. But ideally, your code should be checking for so many things. Like what if somebody types in a year that's more than 4 digits? What should happen? You understand? So those kind of things you know, are checked. So your code is not checking for it. So of course, it's going to fail on that account. But you can try another year, maybe like 2025. Let's see. We know 2025 is not a leap year.
It's CGO.
Mhm. So it's working as we expected it. So, okay. So that's the um that was it for that was Python homework 21, right?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and save it properly so that you know what is inside. What are the things that the homework covered? I think you did some calls to functions and what
Functional
else?
database.
That's what I'm saying now. I'm trying to let's look at the things that are inside. You did some function calls and then what else? If statements too. You also did if statements. What else did you do? While loop, right? While loop, for loop, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And I think you also had lists. So I don't know how you want to call it, but lists are there. While loop, for loop, if statements, function calls. So I don't know whether you just type them like that and then put homework 21, because I think this one is homework 21.
Well, what should I name it?
You said what?
What should I name it?
Hmm. Let me send it to you via WhatsApp, please. I've said it before, but you are not, I don't know whether you are listening or not. The first one is list. Um, function, functions, um, for, um, while, loops, homework 21. Check your WhatsApp. I've sent it to you, what you should call it, so that it will reflect what is in. Hey, I forgot what if statement. Sorry, hold on now. Okay. Have you seen what I sent?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let me see. Uh
Hmm.
okay. Um, looking at the things that we did today, is there anyone that you have questions on?
Uh, oh no,
Hmm?
no, sir.
None of them. You are
No.
comfortable with all of them.
Yes.
Okay. 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 I'll send you something to do. Um, I'll send you something to do for the next homework.
Also, on
So
Saturday.
what you need to see, what did you say?
I just said for the class on Saturday.
Yes. So we started looking at lists. If you look at the first question had to do with what do you call it? Going through a list. That list had 3 items. And and then we use the for loop. In fact, we use two for loops. Can you scroll up to the first question? Scroll up to the first question so that we can be seeing what I'm explaining. So if you look at it, there are 3 items there. And then we first use the simple for loop. You can remember that simple for loop where you just say, for instance, for something in the name of the list. Can you see the structure of that for loop?
Yes, sir.
So the whole idea is just to make sure that whatever it is that is on the left-hand side, like in this case, name, is different from what is on the right-hand side, which is the name of the list. So you are saying that for name in names, print name. What are you printing? You are printing the one on the left-hand side. Why? Because that one on the left-hand side is representing what is inside the list. So for instance, you can see it printed what? What did it print when the for loop ran the first time?
Fortune, David, and Ugo.
Fortunes. No, first it printed fortunes, isn't it?
Yeah, fortunes. Yes.
Then the second one it printed was what? David. And then the third one it printed was what? Ugo. Now, the whole thing is that the for loop will help you do all the controlling by moving from Fortune to David to Ugo. That's what it will just do for you. It doesn't, you don't need to start telling it, um, um, initialize I, like when you are doing a while loop. So it's just, that's how the for loop works. It will change what it's looking at a given time to the next one. So that's why it went from the beginning to the end. Now, if you look at the second one, that one that has for I in range, did you see that? Did you see the difference? For I in range, now we have brought in a function called range. The range function. Now the range function is not a hard function at all. All it does is that it's whatever is in between its parentheses, right? It will give you from 0 to that thing minus 1. So for instance, if let's look at what we have in this case. For I in range, what do you have there? For I in range, what? What's in between the parentheses?
Learn and names.
Yes, learn names. Do you remember what learn does? What does learn do?
Mm,
What does learn do?
Uh, it returns
Learn. Yes, it returns what?
the number of items.
The
Uh,
number of what?
the number of items
Yes,
in
go ahead
the code.
now.
It
The number
returns
of
the number
items in the list.
in the code.
Yes, not in the code, in the list. Do you understand?
In the
The list. In
Yes,
this
sir.
case, can you see? It says learn names, isn't it? So in this case,
Yes,
to go
sir.
and look at names. So you are correct. It's names, not in the code, in the list. So this case, we have 3 items inside names. So that means instead of that learn names, what Python is actually seeing there is range 3. Okay. So this is what it's going to do. Remember what I said, range will go from 0 to what? Whatever is in between is parentheses minus 1. So that's going to be from 0 to what? 2. What does that mean? You're going to have 0, 1, and then 2. So that's what is happening there. Then after that, so what you're really saying is for I in range 0, 1, 2. Now what does it mean? Remember when you want to access the items in a list or in an array in JavaScript, we said that the index always starts from what number?
Uh,
Index for an array, it starts from what number?
um, zero,
Eh? It starts from
zero,
where?
zero.
Zero. Yes, correct. It starts from zero. So that's the reason why range is perfect for this kind of thing. Range 2 starts from zero and ends in the number of items in the array or in the list minus one. So that's why you have 0, 1, 2. So now look at what the print statement is saying. The print statement is saying print names square brackets I. So that means for the first value, again, your for loop will help you run things. The first value of I will be what? 0. Okay, so it will first print names 0. That's why you see fortunes on the screen, the first one. The second time the for loop will run, I will no more be 0. I will shift to the next value in range, which is what? 1. And then it will now print what? Names 1. Do you get that?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So that names 1 is what? What's names 1?
Names are this.
Yeah, names 1 is what?
It's 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 it
We
is
said that name 0 is fortunes. So what is in names 1?
in David.
David. And then finally, it will go from 1 to 2. Did you notice that you didn't have anything like I assignment operator, I plus 1? Did you notice that
Yes,
you
sir.
didn't have anything like that? Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
So, so the for loop will help you to do all that management of the I assignment operator and all that. Now, the third one is the while loop. This one, it does not manage anything for you. You have to manage everything yourself. Starting from the initialization where you have I assignment operator 0. Do you see it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. And then the next one where it now says while I less than learn names. That one we still need to do that one. That one has to be there. Then print names I. So the same thing will happen. It will start from 0 and then go to the next line and increase I by 1. 0 will now become 1. It will check again. Is 1 less than 3? It will go inside. Yes, it's less than 3. It will print names 1. Go again. I assignment operator I plus 1, which will make 1 to become 2. It will check. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. It will go inside again and then now print names 2. And then I will now become 3. Now, the check it will check will be, is 3 less than 3?
Is not equals.
Is equal. So that will now make the while loop to do what? To end. That's how the while loop ends.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll send you a note. It's just a short note on range, how range works. I've explained it, but I think you should just write it down. There are some things I did not explain that are in the note. But by the time you see it, I'm pretty sure you will understand it. And if you don't understand it, we can talk about it in the next class. So I'm going to send you the note now. Please, I hope you still have your notebook with you.
And no, it's me now.
It's not with you now. But please, if I were you, I'll just sit down now. Now that we just finished the class like this, save this work, as we finish the class like this, write down the notes, please. I don't want that by Saturday now. That's when you're writing down notes and doing homework. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So don't be waiting till the last minute. See what last minute this thing will do. It will make you to be unstable, and you'll not be able to coordinate yourself. And this is it's not as if it's something you don't know. We've done this thing in JavaScript. We're now repeating it in Python. So it's the concepts are similar. They are very, very similar. If there's any differences, maybe it's only in the for loop that there's really much of a difference. But look at the while loop in Python. Look at the while loop in JavaScript. They are very much alike. Very much alike. Okay. So you say you don't have any questions.
No, sir.
Okay. So what time are we meeting on Saturday?
3 o'clock. I
3
mean 4
o'clock.
o'clock.
Why 4?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Okay. Don't forget to. And if
Yes, sir.
anything changes, let me know on time so that we can reschedule. But I hope nothing will change because Saturday will be a bit tight for me. So please try and keep to the the schedule for 3.
Sir.
All right. So please, I've sent you the homework already. So just try and copy it today. Then I'll send you the homework shortly after that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you on Saturday.
You too, you too, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
All right. Bye.
That was a good